Goeiemorgen, good morning and welcome. The South Coast, also now called the Whale Coast. Growing up in the Somerset West area, many of my friends and our family ourselves spent part of the summer holidays at the beach, and mostly what they meant was somewhere along the Whale Coast. My mom still says Overberg, but I like the description of Whale Coast better because it focuses on the beach areas. Driving from Cape Town to the Garden Route, you have various options. You can take the N1 or the N2, major roads, but I highly recommend taking the R44 Clarence Road instead. In many ways, Clarence Road is similar to Chapman's Peak Drive. Not quite as dramatic, but it's the curving, winding road somewhere between the mountain and the coast. Of course, the advantage of taking Clarence Road is that you are right there at Betty's Bay and the Stony Point Penguin Colony. Stony Point is very similar to Boulders Beach, a mainland penguin colony. While not quite as spectacularly situated, it has the advantage that there is a lot less tourists, so it all feels a lot more personal. Yes, you can't swim with the penguins here, but in my opinion, you should not be swimming with the penguins at Boulders Beach either. Please consider hitting a quick like and maybe even subscribe. Our next stop is Hermanus. This is the heart of the Whale Coast. During the whale season, from June to November, you have a very good chance of seeing whales right from the cliffs. Then there's also all the whale festivals and other associated activities. But this town is well worth visiting, even if it's not whale season. It has that small town feel, but with all the amenities. For my family, our beach town, the place we always returned to, was Pearly Beach. Stopping there was a personal choice for me. And then, when my dad passed away only a few months before our trip, it became very personal, as we decided to take the opportunity to spread my dad's ashes in this space where we had spent some of the best times of our youth. Here in Pearly Beach, we spurge a little bit and stay in one of the wonderful beachside summer vacation homes. It reminds all of us why summers at the beach was so magical. The entire world slows down, and while you just stand there looking out over the ocean, all your stress, all your troubles just seem to disappear. Staying overnight at Pearly Beach gave us the option to fairly easily stop at Cape Agulhas, the most southern point of Africa. Cape Agulhas is not much more dramatic than most of the coastline, but I've been known to detour for hours to see the world's biggest ball of twine, so this geographical highlight was not something I was going to miss. Standing there and looking south and knowing that the very next piece of land that you will hit is Antarctica is extremely powerful. Due to construction, our drive along the Whale Coast ended up being a lot more adventurous than we had planned. We even ended up doing a fair bit of dirt roads, but somehow this made the entire experience feel so much more authentic. We used to have to do dirt roads to get to these small coastal towns. Once we made our way to the N2, we stopped at Rolandale, famous for its rooster cook. It could have been any other roadside farm stall, of which there are many along this coast, but any one of them is well worth the visit. We end our Whale Coast travel at Mossel Bay, the start of the Garden Road. We stop here for a quick lunch. If we had taken the N1 or the N2, the drive would only have taken us just over 4 hours, but I highly recommend the scenic route instead, since the Whale Coast is so much more than just places for locals to spend their summer holiday. It is a very unique region, well worth the visit.